I just thought I'd take this opportunity to do a video post for teambabyboomers.com. Be the first video I've done, so you'll have to bear with me a little bit. And the subject or the topic that I want to cover today is bobbing for lake trout. I live around Lake Superior, and I do a lot of ice fishing there in the wintertime. Well, we deal with a lot of deep water when we're fishing for lake trout. Usually I'm fishing anywhere from 200 to 300 feet. So using monofilament line doesn't really work out too well due to the stretch in the line. Now, if you're down about 200 feet with mono, the current kind of stretches it out, and it's hard to even get it to the bottom. And even if you can, and you get a bite, there's a chance that you won't even be able to tell that you're getting the bite. So what we do is we use a bobbing stick, and what this bobbing stick is for is to hold wire line. And the wire line is coated with plastic coated wire line. And I roll up about 200 to 300 feet on mine. That seems to work quite well for the amount of water I'm usually fishing in. The purpose of the line is just to give you that stiffer, non-stretch feel for the bottom. And you put it down, and you just kind of jerk it up and down like this, and you can pretty much tell, and you can feel the jig bouncing up and down on the bottom, and then you just kind of work your way up off depending on where you find out the fish are located with your fish locator. That is, if you have one. And then what we use for bait on this is, I'll get one out of my box here. This is a heavy jig, and these jigs usually run anywhere from 3/4 of an ounce all the way up to maybe 1.5 ounces, depending on how deep of water you're in. The deeper it is, the heavier you want the jig to be. And I use cut bait on this, and what we'll put on is like a piece of smelt or a piece of a sucker hooked on here to tempt the fish to bite. And I picked this particular jig because I kind of like it for a couple of reasons. One is that the pink color seems to be one of their favorites. I'll usually use maybe a pink or a pink and white. And this also has a spinner on it. And it's kind of cool because if the fish are in an aggressive mood, this will really do well for you, and you'll catch a lot of fish. Also, I forgot to mention that attached to this wire is also a stretch amount of filament line. We usually put on a leader of about 10 to 20 feet, somewhere in that area, because you really do need that to be able to give the jig some action and not make the line too stiff down in the area where you're actually fishing it at. Well, I guess that's about it. We have a lot of fish on Lake Superior up in this area, and if you ever get a chance to go out bobbing for lake trout, it's a lot of fun, and you can get some really nice fish. Just come on up and give it a try. Have a nice day.